Hey guys, it's Brooke here, and welcome back to another speed build. As you can tell, that I still haven't fixed the chair, but it's fine. Um, but I forgot to hit record before I built the shell, but it's fine. We're building Belle's cottage today. I built this a couple weeks ago. I'm recording this on January 27th at 2:07 a.m. By the way, welcome back to another night chat with Vanessa. Anyway, I built this like probably 2.5 weeks ago. It was meant to go up like earlier, but I just didn't do it because I'm not used to just sitting here talking to myself yet. But it's fine. I can talk. So I was feeling inspired after we got back from Disney World. We went to Disney World and Universal at Christmas. Um, do not recommend. Like, I would not recommend going at Christmas. I mean, the decorations were really pretty, but the amount of people. The first time I went to Disney was in June. Um, and we had such a great time. People were really nice. I only ran into one, like, rude cast member, and she wasn't even, like, she didn't say anything. We were at the Speedway, like, race car thing in Tomorrowland or whatever. And I literally told, my husband, and I think my brother may have been with us. I don't remember, but I made a joke because the whole entire time, we kept getting stopped right before it would be our turn. So we'd be stopped and we'd be at the front of the line, and be like, wait a second, and then we'd have to wait for like the ride to go, and then we'd like, but we would have to. Or we would always be at the front of the ride, which was really nice. But, like, it was just getting really annoying because we'd be right there and then we'd be stopped. And I made a joke. Of course, like, with the Speedway thing, you're not, like, there's not, like, really a front. But, like, she had stopped us. And I was like, of course we get stopped again. And it was just a joke between the three of us because, like I said, we'd been stopped. And she rolled her eyes and I was like, oh, okay. I see how we're going to do this. But we had a great time in June, so we decided to come back at Christmas because, people say, like, the decorations are all nice, plus it's probably a different experience, and it's not so hot, even though I thrive in 90-degree weather. Like, so I really wish I lived in Florida. But I would not recommend. It's just so many people. So many people, even Universal. I talked about this a little bit, how we had a terrible time at Universal, but it was still, like, fun, but, like, we just ran into there's just, like I said, way too many people. Those are the key words. Just way too many people. And, like, I don't understand. My husband thinks that maybe it might be a language barrier, but, like, the amount of times that they had to be, like, screamed at. Like, we had gone, this is Disney Springs. This is Disney, not Universal, but, like, the amount of times this man had told these people to, like, there was a ginormous group of people with strollers, and the amount of times this man had to say, strollers on the right, strollers on the right, strollers on the right, I almost turned around and decked them to be like, move your strollers to the right. And my husband, like, fair enough, he's like, maybe there's, like, a language barrier, maybe they don't speak English, or maybe they don't speak it very well or something. I was like, I don't know. And I was like, when these people started paying attention, they perked right up. They're like, oh, I'm so sorry. Like, maybe I'll give them benefit of the doubt, but, like, it blows my mind. It wasn't even, like, I can see that for some people, but it was all the time. People had to, like, just be told multiple times and screamed at to do this and that. And, like, at Universal, we were on the Minions ride. And, of course, if you've ever been to Universal, the Minions ride, it's not like a roller coaster. You sit in your seat, and then, like, it moves your chair back and forward. You get rocked, it's nothing. Like, it's literally nothing. Like, if you're me, you're my size, I'm pretty thin and whatever. But, like, you kind of get jostled around just a wee bit. Not too much. It's not horrible. Like, it's really, really, like, literally nothing. And if you're, like, a bigger person, or, like, if you're a little, like my husband, he's, a little heavier, he, like, didn't move at all. Like, it was fine. But they had to literally stop the ride and be like, put your kid back in your seat. Like, why is your kid up out of their seat to begin with? Why are they in their seat? Because even though, like, it doesn't move you. Sorry, I'm, like, stuttering. I can't English tonight for some reason. But even though it doesn't jostle you around so much, why are they up out of their seat to begin with? Like, what happens if you lose control and you literally toss them? They literally had to stop the ride to tell them. And so I don't know, like, it just blew my mind. But anyway, back to the original point about the build. I was feeling really inspired after we got back, so I decided to build one of the easiest things I've built in a while. I built Belle's Cottage first, and I'm thinking about building houses or building things that are based off of, like, Disney characters. But I thought that might be fun. Like, I'm thinking, here's my thoughts, okay? This cottage was supposed to be just meant for Belle. Like, lots of bookshelves just for Belle. Maybe the Beast comes out here. Maybe it's like a little vacation home that was Belle's before she met the Beast. Whatever. So, like, that's the point of this build. It's very yellow, lots of gold, you know, all the things. Lots of bookshelves, lots of books just laying around. I did not put a TV because I feel like Belle would not watch TV. She would have her nose in a book. Even upstairs, there's another reading kind of nookie thing up there. So, but yes, I try to put, like, the rose everywhere and stuff, using that one that you get with, like, the date if it goes well. I know, like, every Disney princess has, like, a rose. Like, Princess Aurora, when I get to her, there's gonna be roses literally everywhere. Which, by the way, one of my Animal Crossing islands is Princess Aurora themed. And it's literally gonna be roses galore, and I'm so excited because that's my favorite flower. Yellow roses, beautiful. And then red roses are my second favorite. But anyway, but yes, and I'm thinking very, like, you know, cottage-like, but she's also a princess now, so gotta keep it classy, type of thing. I thought these chairs from Cottage Living were perfect. I was like, I'm gonna use these chairs, even if it kills me. Like, I don't care. I'll figure it out. And trying to figure out this layout was, like, so terrible. I could not figure it out for the life of me. I couldn't get it together. I'm going to change it 150 times, and then I'm going to settle right back on what I decided to begin with. Because I really like that table because of the nice gold yellow. There is a difference between golden yellow and mustard, and there's a difference between mustard and orange. Because orange is pretty, and yellow is pretty, but mustard is not. And that's a really nice, pretty golden yellow. So, I'm the yellow queen. Yellow's the best color. Don't come at me. If you say it's pea, you're wrong. But anyway. And of course I was going to hang up the yellow flower painting. I use that all the time, and it's perfect. So, and there's the rose. I tried to make that necklace work, but I think I ended up getting rid of it because I was like, this doesn't work anywhere. Like, I can't figure it out. But my favorite room in this house is actually the study. I don't know why, but, like, I just really like the way it turned out and stuff. I felt like it was, you know, I try to make it like this is where the Beast comes to hang out and whatever when they come for, like, their vacation or, like, whatever the theme is here. So, but yeah, I was just feeling very inspired after Disney. Like, I still am. I've just been really inspired to build a lot. I've built a lot of community lots. I'm thinking about building a cafe next. But I've built a lot of community lots, so I kind of want to take a break and build some homes. I'm currently building a beach home, but I had to stop because, like, the living room was making me really frustrated on stream. And so we'll probably finish that at some point. I don't know when. Tomorrow we're going to do shell challenge tours on stream, and then on Saturday we're going to have a 12-hour stream and leave The Sims on pause, but High School Musical Edition. Isn't that fun? But by the time that this gets posted, that'll all be said and done. So, I'm currently posting, like, once or twice a week. It's not really a lot. But, you know, it is what it is. I think here in the next couple weeks when, like, life changes a little bit for me, I'm going to start posting 3 times a day on YouTube. Or 3 times a day. 3 times a week on YouTube. Can you imagine if I posted 3 times a day? Oh, my dear Lord. I would never do anything else. Like, I have a jewelry, like, thing that I do, and I could not do that. I could not stream on Twitch. Like, it would be a hot mess. I couldn't do it. Oh, my gosh. No, but 3 times a week. But on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, that's probably when I'll post. just to make up for, like, the fact that I'm not streaming. That way you guys can kind of still hang out and listen to me ramble on like I do in streams anyway. But I don't know why I have such a hard time with streaming, like, when people come in or whatever, or, like, when people aren't chit-chatting in the chat. They're just kind of lurking. I find it kind of hard to, find, like, something to talk about, because if you just sit there and play the game, no one's gonna, like, hang out because you're not being interesting enough, and, you want to be interesting because you want people to come in and, like, talk to you and whatever. But it's getting a little bit easier, I think. My Discord is kind of popping, not gonna lie. People are using it, and it's making my heart really happy, because at first nobody was using it, and I was like, I want us all to talk, I want us all to be friends, like, genuinely. Like, this is so much fun, I love streaming, and, like, yeah, besties. It's getting easier, but anywho, I tried to make these stupid flowers work, and then anytime I sized them up, they looked horrible. Like, they looked absolutely horrible. You probably saw it. You're probably going to see me size them up 150 times. And then I wanted to put stuff in this corner, but I was so scared that they wouldn't be able to get through, because of the table, and then, like, maybe something blocking the way. So, like, I think I ended up, I don't even remember. See, did you see how terrible it looked? I tried to do that, and I was like, no, that looks really out of place. I think I might have left it alone. I might have put in, like, one end table. I don't even remember what I did. We'll see. But, I think next, I've recently discovered, I've been messing around with, round walls in The Sims, because of a certain build that I don't want to talk about, because I don't know when it's going to go up. I don't know if it's going to go up before this video. I'm thinking about putting it up before this video, not going to lie, because I think it's hilarious. I love it so much. I think it's great. Like, I'm so excited about it. I showed it to my husband, and and he wasn't even done. Like, I had the outside done, and I was like, do you want to see my build? And he's like, yeah. And I showed him. He goes, his, like, face just, like, shocked. Like, his jaw dropped. He goes, of course you did. I was like, yeah, Dad. He goes, I love it. I was like, thank you. I'm so excited. But, I tried to do round walls in this build, and it didn't work out. So, I had to make it a square, which is unfortunate, but, like, what I was trying to do, and you'll see it, like, when y'all see the video, what I was trying to do wasn't working. So, like I said, I had to make a square, and now that I kind of mess with round walls, I don't know if I want to, like, try round walls, or if I want to make, like, it octagonal, but I'm thinking of, like, doing Tangled, and doing, like, Rapunzel's tower. But, like, make it a restaurant? I know, wild, right? Wild. But, like, hear me out. So, like, tower, but restaurant. That's all I got, honestly. I don't know, like, how I'm gonna do it, because, like, the tower is gonna have to be skinny, probably. So I have no idea, like, how I'm gonna do it. But, I don't even know if I end up making it a restaurant. Like, it just sounds so wild to me. Honestly, I could probably just do a house. I don't know, but a restaurant sounds so much more fun. I don't know. But anyway, we'll think about it. Like, that's what I'm thinking about. I have some other ideas, like, Mike Wazowski, building him a nice home. Lots of green. So yeah. What else? What else did I have? So at Disney World, if you've ever been to Disney World, in Magic Kingdom, they have the Beast Castle. I thought about, like, recreating that in The Sims, and making it, obviously, like, a restaurant. Now that I've eaten their summer and their winter menu, I had the exact same thing, because I am a 6-year-old child, and I don't like anything but chicken nuggets and mac and cheese. So I like more stuff, I promise. I have this Crohn's thing, and then, like, my brother has said for years, I don't know why I stopped here in the video. I don't know what I was doing. I'll be honest. But anywho, My brother is very much convinced that I have, like, more taste buds. He said this for years. He's like, I think you have, like, twice as many taste buds as everybody else, and you can taste things that no one else can, and that's why, like, you don't like a lot of things. And he said, and it makes sense. You know, there are things where people lack taste buds, and they have more taste buds than, like, a normal person. It would make sense, but, you know, maybe that's what's wrong with me. But at the Beast Castle, I got the same thing. I got the grilled chicken off the kids menu, mac and cheese, and green beans that are disgusting. They, like, steam them or something. I'm telling you, like, when people don't cook green beans all the way through, like fresh green beans, and then they come out crunchy, they're not supposed to be like that. They're supposed to be nice and soft. And when they come out crunchy, I am going to give them the benefit of the doubt and be like, oh, they totally steam these. They didn't actually, like, boil them in water and add salt and stuff. They totally steam these. That's why they're crunchy. But my husband ate them, said they were good. Not for me, though. Not for me. I really don't know what I stopped to do here. I could not tell you. Oh, my goodness. I think I'm going to come back here in a second. Just give it a minute. But anyway, don't you love it? I thought it'd be really cool to have, like, the plans. Or I love those paintings because I kind of imagine that they're, like, plans of buildings. And oh, there we go. See? Imagine that, like, they're plans of a building. From, like, way back when or something. And so, like, I'm imagining that those are maybe the plans for the castle. Possibly. But, yes. See, I try to make it work. I don't think that stays. I think that goes. Oh, did I actually leave it? Shut the front door. I did. Wow. I also really like this bedroom. I really, really like this bedroom. Like, I want this bedroom. My bedroom was yellow growing up. In fact, the back wall when you enter the room was Aurora's dress pink. And then the rest of it was actually that exact color yellow on the bottom. Nice, pretty, and bright yellow. And my mom was like, wow, it's so bright in here after they finished painting it. And I was like, yep, yeah, it is. And I'm not a bright and bubbly person. Most people would say that I'm a pessimist. I like to say that I'm a realist. Like, here's the thing. If you get your hopes up, then you're just, like, let down. Like, I'm not saying that, like, everything has to be, you know, everything has to let you down all the time. But, like, if you don't get your hopes up, then you can't be let down. And, like, that comes from a place of being let down way too often. My mom said that to my brother one time. She's like, you just haven't had anybody that's hurt you yet or let you down. And because he's very optimistic. He's very much a people pleaser. He likes to keep the peace. Whereas my mom and I would tear somebody up, bro. Like, we are not afraid to call each other out. We're not afraid to say, like, what's on our minds. Like, it's very bad. I've gone into some internet trouble. I've gone viral twice for the things that I've said. They're not bad. It's just, like, I like to speak my mind. And I don't like when people go out and trash stuff. It just makes me upset. And, anyway, oh, here recently, oh my gosh, do I have enough time to tell a story? I have, like, 3 minutes left. I do not have enough time to tell a story. Maybe next time, if I remember. But anyway, I'm sure it'll come up at some point. But anyway, here we are, finishing the build. Love that bed. Thought it worked perfectly. I thought the frame was perfect. Everything. Of course, you got to paint the inside black. But yes, I loved this build. It's coming to a close, though. I built it in, obviously. Oh, I forgot I added that. Aw, nifty. But yeah, it's coming to a close. Thanks for hanging out with me, and thanks for listening to me ramble. Of course, we're all over the place. That's how it is here. Come hang out on Twitch with me. I'm live almost every day. And make sure you like and subscribe and all the things. And I will see you all later. Okay, love you. Bye.